No. No, no, no. No, no. Stop. You know what? Fine, fine. Just don't put the whole thing in there, okay? Because the whole thing kind of gives things away. Alright. I have a finger. I have a blaster. Finger blaster. I have a pilot. I have a power base. Pilot and power base. Pilot and power base. Finger blaster. Chase his finger.
Don't try to stop me this time, Smee. Don't try to stop me this time, Smee. Don't you dare try to stop me this time, Smee. Try to stop me. Smee, you better get up off your ass. Get over here, Smee.
I'm coming.
Smee! This is not a joke. I'm committing suicide.
This is why I don't sing. No, no, no. This is why I don't sing. Beyond that insanity, let us press on to Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future, Episode 8, and Study War No More. In this episode, it is Blastar's first official outing, where he is traveling his happy metallic butt over to the destination to get revenge on Power for stopping his brethren from being born.
Blastar. You're stopped en route to the target. Explain.
Something blocked my way.
Hostile?
One can never be too sure, my lord.
Very well. Proceed to the target.
Or shooting rocks, whatever comes first. I mean, Anyway, the plan from Dredd is simple. Let Power and his team be introduced to his side of tank, if you will. Sauron is the Dredd version of Hawk. Blastar is the Dredd version of tank. Pretty straightforward. But to introduce them, they gotta get Power and his team in a nice little enclosed area, so they have to fight. Which makes logical sense. When you're dealing with 5 clickers, a blast from any of the clickers to Hawk staggers and or knocks him down. You know damn well Hawk ain't gonna take that antidote for one major reason. You're still Dredd forces. He steps out, y'all shoot him. He takes the antidote, y'all shoot him. He puts himself in sight of Sauron. Sauron shoots him. Sauron shot him. Okay. Like so. But a blast to, say, tank annoys him. Unless it's multiple shots, and then that might take him down.
Nice of you to drop by. We can salvage the power suit. Lord Dredd will be most pleased.
Back off!
Tank, you all right?
Oh yeah, there's nothing like a nap to make a guy feel rested.
Like so. Not like a his arm is still up, so... Might mean he's not quite down. Anyway, point being, as Power and his team goes in, any of the remaining clickers, if there were any, decide not to pursue.
All right, let's go.
Well, we're not going back that way.
Look on the bright side. At least we're out of the hot sun.
Thanks. I feel so much better.
I'd say so, yes.
Identify yourselves, please.
I'm Captain Jonathan Power.
I know your reputation, Captain. Even so, you and your associates are welcome in Haven.
What does that mean?
What's that old story about the spider and the fly?
Now. Let's keep an open mind.
Tank.
But they start having discussions. Because the people inside the cave are refugees.
Welcome to Haven, Captain Power. Like so many before you who have grown tired of never-ending battles, you will find sanctuary here.
Thank you, but we have no intention of staying.
Yes, of course. Still, after you've had a chance to explore Haven and meet its people, you will decide otherwise. The choice is yours. But I am forgetting my manners. I am Miles Williamson, the leader of this commune. And this is Chelsea Chandler, my assistant.
Miles and I will show you around Haven. Whoever would like to come with me?
I'd be interested in whatever you have to show me.
This was originally an underground research and development facility for geothermal power. We're completely independent of the surface. We grow our own food, use underground rivers for our water, and the heat of the planet itself for power.
What about Dredd's forces? Surely he knows about you.
Not even Dredd's forces can penetrate a mile of solid rock. Here we can wait in peace and security until his evil fades. And we, or our children's children, can return to the surface.
Reminds me a lot of the Eden 2 rumors.
We appreciate your invitation, but we can't just sit back and wait for things to get better.
You must do what you think is right.
Mr. Williamson, you're required on Station 45. Mr. Williamson.
Excuse me. Other matters require my attention. Please feel free to avail yourselves of the hospitality of Haven.
No one seems to know they're there. Allegedly. I only state allegedly because if the clickers were right outside, why wouldn't they have been in the cave in the first place? Which should have been Captain Power's logical thought process. There's some sophistication in the control room, obviously. So why were the clickers outside and not inside? Were their circuits being scrambled? Was there a reason that they didn't show up in the vicinity? Now, maybe it's just me, but I'd send a couple people out to investigate.
Captain, there's something interesting here. I checked the power requirements for Haven. According to this, geothermal plants are putting out an enormous amount of energy, far more than the city requires.
So what are they doing with all that excess power?
That's a very good question. Something's just not right about all this. Take Pilot, check out the rest of this place, report anything suspicious. Meanwhile, I think it's time we ask them to show us back to the surface.
Good idea.
Okay, there we go. At least there's something he did right. He sent people out to investigate. Good. And, of course, Scout is enamored with, hey, SJWs, look, people of color.
So what do you think?
It's nice. Very nice.
Would you like to stay?
Thanks, but I've got a job to do, you know. At least you seem happy here.
Yes. Miles is trying to do what's right for us. He wants us to be safe from Dredd. Sometimes there are difficult decisions to be made. I just want...
Sergeant Baker, I believe your colleagues are looking for you.
Chelsea?
I think our friends are growing eager to leave us. You must help me to persuade them to stay with us just a little while longer.
Please, Miles, I don't want to be a part of this.
Neither do I, but it's necessary. You must think of the greater good, Chelsea.
Right.
The point being, Scout starts talking, and he's getting information about hey, maybe you should just lay down your weapons, stay with us, be chill. And he's like, nah, we got a responsibility. We got a responsibility. Which makes sense. That's his mentality. Because if he's not fighting, who is, you know? That's his mentality. Makes perfect sense. With great power armor comes great responsibility. Spider-Man over here. Whatever. Point is, there's some convincing trying to be done. And of course, the good old leader of the complex kind of tells her to do what she can to keep them there a little longer, because they're going to start getting finicky and want to go back out. Logically speaking. Well, to be fair, if Power and his crew stays there and Dredd is trying to track them, they'll inevitably come to the cave. So, yeah, Power is going to want to leave eventually. Which makes perfect sense, let's be honest. Doesn't want to put these people in danger. They don't want to leave. They want Power and his crew to stay. Power's like, nah, we gotta go. The only thing that would make them go faster is if something would happen.
They shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation and study war no more.
What's that from?
From something called the Good Book. I don't suppose it was required reading in the Dread Youth.
No. It's a wonderful idea. Good words to live by.
Well. Pilot? Secrets in Paradise.
Miles said that the door was gonna be... You want to let me give it a try?
The master of unlocking.
These look familiar. Wait a minute. Do you remember those databanks we captured? This one stands for the Styx phase of Dredd's Project New Order. We better get the captain quick.
Oh. Oh, yeah. That's...
I have to talk to you.
What is it?
I'm sorry, but you and your friends, you
Are leaving, yes. And there's nothing we can do about it. They've made up their minds, and we must respect that. Now come. Last chance, gentlemen.
We appreciate your hospitality, Miles, but we have to get back to the surface.
I understand. There are a series of emergency escapes throughout Haven. If you will come with me.
What about Tank and Pilot?
On their way. That's probably them now.
Pilot, Tank, what happened?
What the alliance ship with Dredd is, huh? That's what we're doing? That's the thing?
You trust too easily, Captain. Now you will pay the price.
And the signal we intercepted from your troopers was...
Deliberate, yes. Your curiosity is legendary, Captain, and therefore predictable to 12 decimal points.
You set this up.
You must understand. Haven is safe, but only in exchange for our services. We have more than we need.
And what was the price tag?
It was for the greater good. All of our people were at stake.
We've heard it before, lady.
Enough! Come. It is time. Prepare them so that Blastar can digitize them.
Well, you can imagine how this goes.
Stop them!
Yeah, fight's on. Surprise. And now they're trying to escape. Logically speaking, that makes perfect sense again!
Move it, Miles.
No, you must go back. Dredd might let us survive if you go with him.
We're not about to go back. This place is history. Dredd's probably got the whole place swarming with troopers.
You must have an evacuation plan for this place. Alert your people.
Oh, no. No!
Attention, everyone! Emergency evacuation procedures are now in effect. Abandon Haven immediately.
Captain, we saw chemical drums. Dredd's using Haven as a part of the Styx program.
Another reason to blow this place. But first we have to make sure everybody's clear. How do you blow the fail-safes on the geothermals?
No, you can't tell him. It will destroy the city.
Chelsea, it's over. Dredd will order you digitized and the troopers will come in here and run the show. You're of no further use to him.
All right, come with me.
Chelsea.
Everyone split up. We'll meet at the rendezvous point. Go!
Hey, everyone needs to go out. Dredd's in the vicinity. We gotta go. Everyone bug out. Again, perfect sense. And who's the first person to run into Blastar? Is a tank? Nah. Hawk!
We're not about to go back. This place is history. Dredd's probably got the whole place swarming with troopers.
It's power.
You lose, Captain.
Only 7 minutes left.
Help me, you've got to stop them. They're going to blow up Haven. Oh, no. No. No.
The one Blastar holds as the biggest responsibility for causing his unit's destruction, per se. Wait. Power has a staff too? That's actually a staff? What, he's gonna throw it at him?
Give me a break.
He threw it at him. Oh my lord. And it did nothing! I got a few questions. I got a few questions because in a later episode, he has that staff back. When did he get it back? Is it part of the armor? Does it just, when he powers down, it fades into non-existence? What are we doing? Why didn't he use the ninja stars? He's got ninja stars, don't he? The power ninja stars. Do they just not work? Are they human stun grenades? I don't know. No one tells me anything. Power shuriken. No, not there. So he throws the pole. Power pole extend. No. Power pole throw. And it didn't do anything. And yeah, I don't blame you for running. So as they're trying to escape, most of them get out the way. Power ends up asking for some grenades because Nemesis. Well, Tank sees, well, let's just call him Nemesis for the sake of this argument. There's Nemesis. Shoot him. And he has a shield. What the fuck? How is that even fair? Wait a minute. Hold. Stop. Pause. Cease. Stop. Pause. Pause. Just pause. 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 Pause the shield. Pause the shield. Pause. Pause. He has a shield. This dude has pretty much a riot shield. And a Gatling lasers for fingers. Dredd wanted a bunch of these mofos to replace the clickers. And Power's having issues with one of them. How quickly the war could have ended if they did not stop the whole battalion from being made. Holy shit. They kind of take him down-ish. Well, they incapacitate him enough to where they can escape. And now we have the idea of how strong and how powerful Blastar is. We understood that Sauron takes about 3 to 4 members, maybe all 5 of the members, of Power's team to... Well, take that back. It takes 4 members of Power's team to knock them off of any member of Power's team. To get rid of Sauron. Yet, these 2 managed to stall Blastar, but they had to use a bunch of grenades to do so. So keep that in mind. With that being in the air, and with that information being set, You now understand that Blastar, if he has emotions, has a grudge against Power. Power is the one that wiped out his unit, technically, so any member of Power's team is responsible for the wiping out of Blastar's unit. Blastar is not happy with this. Obvious reasons. So he's going to be a bit aggressive. And this aggressiveness actually mirrors Tank and Hawk's personalities and how they interact with each other in a more aggressive way when you see Blastar and Sauron start interacting with each other. Tank saw that she was interested in such a message, figured, hey, I'll take this message and give it to her when the time comes. But that was the end of this episode.
I thought you might like to have this.
I'll hang it somewhere where we can all see it.
Good words to live by.
Thanks.
So, yeah. We have officially had Blastar's first outing. And he seems to be a bit menacing. And he's got a shield. And he's got laser fingers. And he seems to be able to move fast when he wants to. And that power pole doesn't seem to do much to him. Oh boy. Well, this can only go swimmingly, since any Biodread takes at least 2 to 4 members of Power's team to rattle it. But oh well. We have other episodes to worry about, and the next episode for the Captain Power review will be episode 9, Intruder. So until then, I'm Double R. I'm out. Y'all have a good day. Later.
Think we stopped that thing?
We must have. You don't think so either, huh? I got a feeling this war just took a real bad turn.